Last class we discussed about the principles of organization. What are the organization structure? We discussed we discussed about characteristics and organization and different principles. We'll talk in the same line. We'll discuss today a new topic, which is cooperative society or cooperative organization. It is also called cooperative society. As the name says, cooperative means to cooperate each other. परस्पर को हेल्प करने ପାଇଁ जो सोसाइटी क्रिएट होता है that is cooperative society. First we'll understand what is cooperative society. The meaning cooperative society or voluntary association is started with the aim of service in its members. दुईटा कीवर्ड एट तमे फर्स्ट सेंटेंस ने लक्ष्य करा voluntary association. That means voluntary. Next we'll study about the principles, characteristics, and the same thing will repeat. We'll discuss the same thing. What is voluntary? What is the aim of service? It is service oriented. It is not profit making organization. It is an association of people which are created by voluntary members. So people are coming, joining, living from their wish. No one is forcing them to join or binding the law on them. That's why it is said cooperatives are voluntary associations started with the aim of service with its members. ତମ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି ସପୋଜ ତମ ଭିଲେଜରେ ତମ ଗାଁରେ if you have so many farmers and some are big, some are small. Big farmers are very rich, they are getting money, they can buy machineries, they can buy tractor, they can do advanced farming. But small farmers, they cannot afford it. They cannot buy machinery, they cannot take loan. So if there are 10 farmers will join hands, and they are like-minded, they help each other, they make a society, they can buy whatever the big farmer has. So they can beat the big farmers. So that is one cooperative society they form, and anyone can join. 5, 10 members can join and create a society which will help each other, and they can join money and afford whatever they can do. That is the purpose of cooperative society. If you go for registration of the cooperative society, minimum 10 members are required. Below 10, you cannot register, and you have to register under Cooperative Society Act 1912. We'll read that. Cooperative is self-help as well as mutual help. It is a joint enterprise of those who are not financially strong and cannot stand on their legs, and therefore come together not with a view of get profit. So this thing we discussed. So their main intention is to help each other, not for the profit motive, but to overcome the disability arising out of the adequate financial resources. So their main aim to help, self-help and mutual help each other. Whoever is the weaker in that group or weaker section of the society, they join hand together. They form a society, register it, and pull the money whatever they have. They form one society whatever the intention, whatever the motive they have, they execute the same by contributing their own money. That is the meaning of cooperative society. These two, three sentences are very important to understand what is cooperative society, how you form a cooperative society, those things will read it. What are the different characteristics and merits and demerits? But once you understand the meaning, you can get everything out of it. Once you understand the concept, meaning what is cooperative society, you can understand, you can write a lot of things out of that. So the way I said in the first sentence, if you observe, cooperative society are voluntary associations. Voluntary is one keyword from that meaning. Then service motive, that is another keyword. So these type of words are you can derive from the meaning and write the advantages, disadvantages. This can act as advantages. Suppose service motive. This could be an advantage. And I said one thing, people are joining their hands by giving their own money. That means they're creating the capital by putting their money. Their own money. It's not like a company or a corporate which can pull the money from public and they can sell shares or debentures. They can contribute only their own money. That's why it is limited. So once you understand the meaning, so that money can act as limitations and advantages. Advantages in the sense there won't be any liability. People will give their money, whatever they are willing to get the loss, they will they will take only from whatever they contributed. That is their maximum liability. And disadvantage in the sense if you are pulling money, suppose some members they don't want to give money. Some members they have more money but they don't want to give. Suppose you have some funds but you want because you know people who don't give money and people who contribute both are same. Status is same in cooperative society. If you give money, no one is ask you more. So if you don't give money, it's the same status what whoever giving money. So the status is same. So it is advantages and disadvantages. So you remember the meaning of the cooperative society, and from that you will understand the concept, and you can derive the advantages, disadvantages, and the principles, all from the meaning of cooperative society. These two, three sentences are important. These are the principles, open and voluntary membership. In the meaning I said, it is voluntary, it is no one is forcing. Membership in a cooperative is open to all. So anyone can join in this farm. Membership is open. All people who can reasonably use its service and stand willing to accept the responsibility of membership regardless of race, religions, genders, economy. There is no discrimination. So anyone can join and there is no compulsion. It is a voluntary and open to everyone. democratic member control. Democratic, the meaning of democratic, it's through voting. Our country, our government is democratic government. That means you select your local representative, you select your whoever your ruler, whoever your MLA, minister, prime minister, sarpanch, you select. So that is democratic. So in cooperative society, similarly, you vote and select a committee, select a vote who is going to organize, going to manage your society. So that's why it is told, it is said democratic member control. Members' economic participation. Members contribute equally to the democratically control and capital their cooperative. That means so you are not getting money from anyone else. Only if you are a member, you are contributing your own money to the society. So you are observing the return of that money. ଆମେ କଣ ଦଉଛ କେତେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହଉଛି କଣ ହଉଛି. So you are economically observing everything and contributing everything, whatever capital you are contributing, you are getting the same return or not, whatever you are thinking, you are observing that. So your contribution is economy, and you are evaluating whatever you are contributing, whatever you put the money, whether you are getting the return or not. So that is the reason whatever you are contributing, members' contribution is economic participation. So your participation is always economically sound. Autonomy and independence. Autonomy, the word autonomy means it is a autonomous body. So the society itself controlling their everything. So it is independent to any other board of directors or managing directors. So whoever are the member in that organization, they control everything. They control their execution, their target, their goals, their objectives, whatever they have in the main financial year. So what that is the what it is said that autonomy and independence. That means independently the members are controlling all the activities of the society. Education, training, and information. These three things are required for all the members. Education, training, and information. Think about a member of the society who is not aware of the objective or what you want to do. What is the purpose of the society? Why you form that society? So that awareness, that education is required to everyone, all the members. Education and training for the members, whoever you are electing, whoever you are suggesting the trustee members or directors, they need some awareness what exactly the purpose of the society, why you form that society, what is the objective. So that kind of training is required for all the members of the society. Another principle is cooperative intention or attitude. So the moment you join in that organization, you have an attitude to cooperate each other, to help each other, not to get the profit, to serve each other. So that kind of mindset, that kind of attitude should be there. That is one important principle of cooperative society. By working together through local and national, regional, international structure, cooperation, I'm reading the point, whatever written, local economic. And suppose you are working in the government sector or different society, different government body. Government is intervening your society in terms of your activity, what you are doing, you are interacting with, you are representing your society to the government. So what you are presenting to the government, so you are suppose you don't know anything about your society target or objectives, so you cannot present properly all your objectives, all your motives of the organization. So that kind of attitude, training, education is required for the all the movement. Concern for the community. So one of the objective you read in the before slide, one of the objective is the service to this society. So if you are a member of the society, you should equally concern about the community where you live, the society. So what you want to do, what you can do, what is the problem of the society. You have to identify the problem of the society, then you can act on that. So that kind of concern should be there. First thing is voluntary membership, democratic control, and participation, autonomy, training. These are the different principles of the cooperative society. Cooperation attitude and your motive, your concern about the society and social activities, different social activities. These are the principles of cooperative society. And from that meaning and principles, you can elaborate the features of the society. We understand the meaning and we got to know the principles. Suppose I will talk about the features. What are the features? This same thing what we discussed, voluntary association. So people join hands voluntarily. Whatever the motive they have to do, they join, they form the society with voluntary service motive. So you don't have any profit motive in the organization. So I was giving one example, the farming example. The farmers, big farmers, small farmers. Suppose big shops, there are big supermarket, they are giving services. They are, they provide the online services. But if you have 10 shops like in your village, they join their hands together, they can form a big shops by joining each other, by helping each other. And that is another example. That's how different society formed. You talk about what is that? Gujarat Cooperative Society, Amul. Amul is another example. So these are different example where people join hands and help each other and form a society so that they can challenge big party. Cooperation spirit. This is what exactly I was talking about, the cooperation motive. So you should have a mindset to cooperate, to help each other. Registration. Registration is compulsory. You have to register under Cooperative Act 1912. 10 members minimum required. These things we studied. Limited liability. As I said, you are creating cooperative society by giving your own money. So anything happens to the society, you are liable only for the money you contributed. So you are not taking loans or you are not giving shares, debentures, you are not depending on the public money. You are only creating the society by your own money. So that is one reason that limited life. Democratic management. So all the members will select, will vote, will create a body, the board of directors, and that organization, that committee will manage everything. So there will be president, secretary, any society you see. So the members will vote, one member will have one vote. It's not that one person is contributing more, he has more money, one person is not contributing anything, you'll have less vote. So irrespective of your contribution, so one member can give one vote. Autonomous and stability. Autonomous is by the cooperative society itself can manage, can control everything, whatever they want. Stability means if a member is going, living, and dying, so the society will still remain continue and nothing will impact the member existence will not impact the society. That is the point was telling autonomous and stability. So these features, whatever you are seeing, is derived from the principles meaning. So if you remember few keywords, you can write and understand many things out of it. And we'll continue this. We'll read the advantages and disadvantages of cooperative society, merits and demerits of cooperative society. We'll take a quick break here, then we'll join in the same link. We'll read the advantages and disadvantages of cooperative society. One important thing, please give your attendance by giving your name and roll number in the chat box. I will collect your attendance from there. Please do remember your attendance by giving your name and roll number. We'll meet in 5 minutes. Thank you.